Welcome to the MIRTEC booth here at Productronica. I'm joined by Dave Bennett, who's the president for Europe. Nice to see you again, Dave.
And you, Trevor. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. So, we actually saw the MV3 OMNI at the SMTAI show, which is a couple of months ago. But since then, of course, we have got another big update to it. So maybe you can tell us a little bit what's new with the MV3.
Yes, of course. What we've basically done is we've cloned our MV6 Omni. So this machine and that are identical. So we're talking our very best sensors, very best cameras, very best lighting module. You can take a program from one to the other. They are literally identical, except for the fact that this doesn't need conveyors. And what we looked at when we launched the 3 Omni was customers in like the USA and Europe particularly, where they might not be building many boards, but they're usually very complicated and very expensive, military, medical, that sort of stuff. They have no need at all, and no intention ever of going inline. So it seemed a bit crazy that they're paying for all the paraphernalia to be an inline machine. So we decided that our very successful MV6 Omni, which has just been a revolution for us, just clone it, but put it into a tabletop, and then we can take away the cost involved with the inline.
So you've had a cost reduction, but you've increased the spec on the MV3. But is that taken away from maybe people that are coming in at the lower end, at the bottom end, when they want to, with a starter machine?
No, we still have the MV3 Omni, the MV3L, the 2D version. That's been a mainstay for us for many years. We always do very well, and I think this is going to be more for the customers who have those projects as I described. The 3L will be a very low cost entry into the market using a top of the range AOI system. So the 3L is going nowhere. The 3 Omni is just opening a whole new market where customers have got a gap between inline and tabletop, but they really want the spec.
So the spec is what? 18 megapixel down camera and
15 megapixel down camera, 18 megapixel side cameras, blue moiré. That takes away any problems with reflective issues, which 3D can suffer quite badly with that normally. We don't have that issue. It's got 8-phase color light, so it's exactly the same as our top of the range machines. So this isn't some sort of slimmed down version, cutting away as much tech as possible to make the price. This is top of the range.
So, I mean, you mentioned it's got the blue moiré, which takes away the reflective stuff, so you can do stuff down to wafer level on this thing, is that correct?
Yeah, it's mega impressive. The fact that we control our sensors has been the biggest success that MIRTEC have ever had. Not only do we control the cameras, the lenses, the 3D sensors, and we don't have to rely on what vendors are going to bring to us. We don't have to worry about some camera company who don't want to go where we need to go. If we need it, we go there. And there's a very strong pipeline in our camera for I can't give away too much, but some very, very interesting cameras coming in the future. And the good thing is you can change the cameras. So as far as our legacy products are concerned, come with us. You don't lose your customer, they come with you.
So everything will obviously be backwards compatible as you bring it out.
Yes, yeah, that is, we're trying to do that as much as possible because, it's a little bit like when you buy a car. There's nothing worse than the new version of it comes out 3 months later, you think, mine's an old car now. So we're trying to hold the hands of our customers and say, come with us. As we advance, as you know, we're recognized as the technology leader in the AOI sector. I often have customers say to me, who's the biggest, who's the number one, whatever, and I say, well, Fiat sell more cars than Jaguar, but I know which I'd rather drive. We are the Jaguar. We aim to be the best. We being the biggest, that would be nice. Being the best is what's the most crucial part for us. And on this machine, for example, one of the things that we've also got is ease of programming. Now, it's not quite ready for release, and I've got a lot of customers who are really excited by this because they're all looking at what we've got today, which is, good system to work with. Only an operator needs work on it. It's not like it's mega difficult, but at this show, for the first time, I've seen this new programming, and it literally is like 3 clicks, and you've programmed a board. Yeah. And I'm so excited. Yeah, because it'll go on every machine we've got.
Yeah, I mean, that's really good then for high mix environments where you're getting a lot of changeover and that sort of thing. So you can program it real quick.
Yeah, you just bring in the Gerber data, XY axis, and it will go and find every component, bring it out of the IPC standard library. It's staggeringly good.
Great. Okay, well, that's a really interesting update on the MV3 Omni. What else have you got on the booth?
We've got a system here for a system in package inspection, and it's got very specialized conveying, because often it's obviously very thin substrates that you're working on. And on that machine, we've got a 25 megapixel head with a 6 micron lens. So we're really able to look down really small cracks, very tiny components, measurement accuracy. I know you're a big fan of metrology. It's a huge part of what we're doing now at MIRTEC. So we're able to measure. If you can see really small and you can measure really small, then the accuracy that you're telling back to the placement companies, et cetera, it's ironclad. You know, it's really good. And as well as that, we've actually now, here on the show as a prototype, got an 8 sensor 3D system. Typically in the past, because we're digital, we didn't have 8. We only had 4 sensors, but they work in 2 frequencies. We've now got 8 that can work in 2 frequencies. So the image on the machine and the quality of the 3D is breathtaking. Now, not everybody's going to want it, not everybody's going to need it, but those customers who do, the few that have seen it are saying this is beautiful. So we're very excited about that, and there will be, we believe, again at that very top part of the market, there's going to be a lot of interest on that model.
So who's going to be in the market really for the 8 sensor one? You know, the really high end, like failure analysis labs and things like that, or
no, also in production. I think in production you're going to find that it's a lot of the automotive, medical guys, anything where absolute proof that they did the best possible job going is required. Right. They can turn around and say there is nothing that competes with this. You know, we did the best that was available in the market, and what it does, it allows you to look either with all 8 on 2 different levels, or you can selectively come in from different angles. So if you've got a big connector or something, you can actually turn on 3 or 4 from the side in the program so that it knows to flash up from here. So you can be really fast, or if speed's no issue, fire all of them all the time. It really is a very versatile tool.
Is there much of a speed trade-off, you know, using 8?
Yeah, you're doing double the 3D in effect. Now we're really fast anyway, but there is an effect because of all the images you take in. Luckily, we've always designed our machines to work on co-express, so the data transfer is really quick. But we are now taking twice the data, so it's a little bit slower than a 4 machine, but still really fast. And as I say, if you've got any issue with speed, you can actually program it to look from where and when. Yeah, exactly.
Very exciting stuff, and always great to see innovation coming out of MIRTEC. Thank you for joining us today, Dave.
Pleasure, my friend. Pleasure.